guys, welcome in. Ooh. Hi guys. Yeah, our daily stream. I'm just getting my stuff, so bear with me a couple minutes. Let me see with you. Hi guys, welcome in. Okay, full disclosure, I have no idea how long this is gonna last because I'm in the sun. So usually my phone will do this like temperature thing, and it's had enough of my shit within like 10 minutes. So I guess we'll try to get as much as we can in those 10 minutes. Oh, I can't even see the screen. Let's try this way. Is that better? How's everybody doing? Yeah, this is already getting warm. Hi guys. I'm in Mexico. Yeah, I can't see you. Can you guys see me? So I've been traveling for like 2 weeks. I went to Mexico City for the NBA game, and then I went to a bunch of cool things in Mexico City, and then I came back to where I'm staying now for like a day, and then I flew out again, and I went to Houston, well, Dallas, then Houston. I drove to Houston, then back to Dallas, and then I came back here. So I'm like super out of my routine. And I'm like, I wonder if this is relatable for a lot of people because, man, I was in such a good groove before I left, and now I'm just like, trying so hard to get back in it. Can you guys relate? Can you? Someone said I like not flying. YouTube star, I love you guys. Someone said, how much money does it take to plan such travel? To be honest with you, I live my life like very differently than most people. I just kind of do what I want to do and figure it out. And I know that's not like the responsible choice or what society deems as appropriate or how everyone else lives. But I just always feel like there's certain things that I need to do. And if it's something that like I know I can do and I can make happen, then I don't really worry about the financial implications of it. I just do it and I know that everything's gonna work out and be okay. So to be honest, I have no idea what the trip cost. I just went because I knew that I needed to, and I definitely needed to. And that's kind of how I do things. Sounds crazy. Someone said, as long as you're not getting into debt, totally agree. Yeah, appreciate you guys. But my to-do list since I've been back is wild. Like, I was in such a good groove with you guys filming and posting everything, and you know that's not my natural state. Like, I'm not like a content creator. I like to build businesses and fix businesses and help people with their businesses, and so just getting in a routine of like actually showing and talking about what I'm doing again is kind of the goal. What are you guys saying in here? Yeah. Hi, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. So right now I finished the previous book I was reading, the 5 a.m. Club, so now I'm reading The Secret. And then you guys know I always have my journal right with me. So on my list today, and I'm telling you guys so I stay accountable, but I was a little sad, so I thought the sunshine might help. So that's why I'm by the pool. I'll show you guys the view. You can see here. Yeah. But yeah. So today's list, I have to handle some stuff with like my franchise taxes for the business. I have to reset and be happy. That's on the list, so we're doing it together. I have to post on Instagram. I don't know if anyone else like doesn't like to post. I just don't, I don't know. Like I'll post on my story, but like actual feed posts are not my jam. But I have all this beautiful stuff, these memories that I want permanent on my feed. So I'm like, ugh, I need to post it. So I think I'm gonna post from that event that I went to, that fitness event, Buff Bunny World. I have some really cute pictures and things I want to say. And then I need to post like all the stuff from Mexico City, like the castle and the hot springs and being at the game with Kristen. You know, she's my friend and client. She's the sports acupuncturist. It was so cool at the game, you guys. Like, I literally shed a tear. Like, our seats were so good. We were like, basically, so there's like the floor seats, and then we were 3 rows off the floor. And I literally was like, oh my God, the players are still taller than us, even with us like being 3 rows up. Like, they were huge. And it was just such a cool feeling, like, for us to work that hard and be there on the basis of business and like making it happen. It was a really cool feeling, very empowering for us to be there. Yeah, so I need to post all that. I need to prep a plan for this client I'm taking on. It's a juice company in Chicago, my favorite, High Vibe Juicery. Check them out, they're the best. They do really cool juice cleanses. And so you can do like a 3.5 day cleanse where you just have juices, or you can do actually like an 8-week cleanse with them, a 60-day. And they send you a package once a week, which is 3.5 days of juicing and then 3.5 days of refeeding. I'm a big fan of them. So really cool that they called. I'm putting a plan together. And then I have to work on my Pilates client, do some homework for that. And yeah, and I'm looking for some more developers. So if you guys know any developers, I'm in need of more software developers. If you know of anyone, send them my way. My email that you can email is bridget@bridgetmeansbusiness.com. So I definitely need some new devs. I want to add some people to the team, keep everybody busy. All right, let me see if I can, it got a little shady, so let me see if I can see your guys' comments now. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh wow, we have so many comments in here. You guys are the best. Okay, I'm gonna start with MD, welcome in. Ice cream, you're the best. Let's see. Hang with Kyle, hello, welcome in. Gustavo, welcome in. Hi guys. You said forget the to-do list and heal me instead. I'm healing myself. TGR, welcome in. Hello from Turkey. I love this one. Shyam said, put your faith in Jesus and he'll take care of everything. I love it. Thank you. Dramatic Gaurav said, hello, I'm an influencer with 800K on Instagram. Congrats, it's amazing. From Bangladesh, hello, hello. Mohammed, welcome in. Oh, someone said, what is your favorite country to visit so far for the best travel experience? Geez, that's a really good question. I love Mexico, and I know that's not like the exotic, answer everyone wants. I haven't been to that many places so far. I've been to Mexico, Belize, Japan. I went to Okinawa Islands and Tokyo, Thailand, South Africa, Mauritius. But I don't know, I just love Mexico and the culture and the people. It's really beautiful. And there's just so much to see and do. Whether you're in the city in Mexico City or you go to the beaches, like, the Tulum, Playa del Carmen side, like, there's just so much to see. But I like the typically less touristy places. I just landed where I did because I was comfortable here and it's very healthy, which is why I chose to live in Mexico for 6 months. And I like it because it's on the same time zone as, the US, or within a few hours. Nice. Karan, welcome in. MD Jobert. My TikTok is the same. It's Bridget Means Business with an underscore. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe. Universal Systems Thinking. Wait, ice cream, what is this? Push my Universal Systems Thinking Watch Tower Control Tower Creator app. I don't know what this is, but I want it. I'm from the States originally, Michigan. Yeah, I usually do freelance, but right now I'm only taking on enterprise level clients. So typically my 3-month contract is for enterprise level, where I'm able to make like really big shifts and changes in the business and do software development. But my passion is with helping small businesses and solopreneurs. So I actually was just emailing someone I really love, one of my subscribers on here. He's looking for some help. And I'm finishing building a program that's actually designed for solopreneurs, for people looking to launch and start their business. And then I feel like from that platform, we can do more group coaching and things like that, because that's my favorite. The enterprise level clients are typically in the fintech or at least mortgage space. Yeah. Hope that answers your questions. Hi guys, welcome in. I don't know if I'm looking crazy. I can't really see the screen too well. Make sure you guys subscribe. Yeah. Life is good. Yeah. So I don't know. The other thing, guys, is like, it's so weird because I didn't think I would be doing this YouTube thing and then working out on YouTube too. That seems like a little random. So I want to see, I've had this vision for a while that I just want to like work out in the craziest places and film it for fun. Like not to show off or not to like get anything from it, but like I just think it would be so cool to work out in like the most random places. And I talk about this a lot, but like the lavender fields in Croatia or wherever, in front of a volcano or a glacier. So I was thinking maybe I should start now while I'm in Tulum. And then one of my followers, my subscribers here, he was saying like I should go to the ruins that are pretty nearby. So I'm thinking I might do that tomorrow, maybe just go live and have a workout on the ruins on the beach. But I'm not sure, I need to think about it. A lot of people ask why I show my workouts even though my content is mostly business content. And the reason is because I think that discipline that it takes to have a regular workout regimen is what it takes to be successful in business. And so before I try to push any business or, you know, entrepreneurial concepts on you guys, it's like, first, like, are you disciplined, right? If you can't spend an hour on your health and wellness a day, then how are you going to spend an hour on building a business that has no money and it's the highest form of delayed gratification? Right? You have to be able to be okay with delayed gratification, and I think right now our society is big on instant gratification. So yeah, that's why I show my workouts and all that. Let me see if I can read these. I might go inside for a second so I can read some of the comments because I can't see. Yeah. You guys, it's so beautiful. Okay, let's try. I'll let the phone cool down for a minute. Okay. Let's see. John, I like the comment. He said, not true, I'm a pig and wildly successful in business. Well, that's good for you. That's very good. I haven't figured that out yet, but if it works for you, it works. I don't do any weird comments, so if you're gonna be weird, I just remove you immediately, so I would be cautious with that. Okay, anyone else I need to remove? This is my place, you guys. It's like so pretty. A place like this in Mexico costs about 30,000 pesos. That's the cute little light. Yeah. Let me do this too. Oh, I should show you guys that. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys like one of my weird like quirks. I'm like a little kid when it comes to personal development and discipline. Let me show you. Hold on. Yeah, there are a lot of perverts, so I need to figure out how to not show my backside while I do this. Hold on. Okay. So, this is something, you guys might think I'm like crazy for this, but let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I have my my morning routine, my evening routine, and then everything I work on throughout the day. It's kind of crazy. I'll talk about this in a second. This is good. Ice cream said, I've poured all my learnings from corporate into the systems thinking UI that can create watch/control towers for any kind of business operations, even IoT and sensor data. That's really cool. Very, very cool. Hi Deepak, welcome in. I was just talking about you. Thank you guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Someone said, what do you do to afford a nice house like that? I work my ass off. A lot of people only see like the results, but I actually got into mortgages when I was 18. I'm 32 now, and I was in mortgages and moved to Chicago away from my family when I was 21 for a job. And then I was in Chicago for 3 years. I ended up getting a sales management position there. And then I got recruited to go to a company in Texas. And I went to Texas, and I was in Texas for like 6 or 7 years. And in that time, I worked an obscene amount, like 60, 70, 80-hour work weeks. And it was a lot. I also started my own business in 2020. I opened a crystal business. I ended up opening a crystal store in 2021 at the same time as having a full-time corporate job. And so I literally would work 24/7. No, like anytime I wasn't sleeping, I would work. And then I started taking consulting clients. I got laid off in mortgage, and I was working with consulting and doing things for random clients and building my consulting business. So I've really worked like a really insane amount of hours and a lot of effort, and I've helped a lot of people even for free. And so I think the way that I'm able to afford this is definitely my work ethic and my sacrifices. I won't lie to you guys. But it's not for everybody. Like, it gets lonely, you miss your family. Like, I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, and I don't always get to see them. You know, it's a lot of sacrifice, so it's not for everybody. Hi guys, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah. You guys want to see my face? Awfully red. Yeah. Look how pretty this is. It's beautiful here. So pretty. Someone said I look 26. Thank you. It's hot. It's like 85 degrees here. Deepak said you're a born entrepreneur. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I really just want to help people with their businesses. Like, that's my passion. My parents have owned a business since I was 6. And so when I look back on like the highlights of my career and the things that I've done, it's never really my personal success or what I built individually. It's always how I've helped other people. Even when I was in mortgages for training specifically, like for several years, I took people that had no mortgage experience, that have never been in the business, never sold anything. You know, some were like waiters at restaurants and other various random jobs, and I taught them the mortgage industry and how to sell. And like the first time they see a $10,000 paycheck and what that does to their lives, it's life-changing for them and for me, you know? And then they get married or they get engaged and they buy a house, and it's just really cool to be a part of other people's growth and see them win. So, yeah. Spine said, I'm trying to become a mindset coach. Any advice for someone trying to start a commission type business? Ooh, that's really good. I would say like testimonials and referrals are the biggest thing. I was just reading this book that was basically talking about how a lot of people will give like influencers perks or free things, and you should actually treat your customers and the people that know you like you would treat an influencer or a celebrity, right? So I give so much to the people that have supported me from the beginning. So if there's a couple people, Spine, that have really leaned into you, or that you can start off with, I wouldn't say free. You shouldn't do anything for free. Shout out to Erica Rose. She said in a video the other day, the only thing you should do for free is breathe. I've done a lot of free work. I don't recommend it. Make it a price that somebody can afford. You know, it doesn't have to be what you would charge at your ideal place, but you should definitely charge for your time so that people respect it and value it. But just make it like a really discounted price for the testimonials. And then have a plan before you do it of exactly how the testimonials and the process will work and what check-ins you'll have. So one thing a lot of people miss when they're building a business is something I call customer journey mapping. And that's essentially like what happens from the time someone hears about you. So you guys are on this video with me right now and you realize today, you find out Bridget Means Business exists, right? I'm a real person. Then what? And so every business should have a journey map of what happens once someone finds out you exist, to how that ends up creating trust in the brand, turning into a customer or a client for you, having a great client experience, and then that turning into a referral for you, right? So you should map out, spine that entire process. And then I would use that discounted price to say, okay, here's how it's gonna work. We're gonna meet this time, this time, this time. Here's what I'm gonna give you, and here's what I need from you in exchange, right? So it might be like a video testimonial, it might be a progress check-in, it might be a Google review. Like, I would have a list of things that you want from your clients, and that way you can continue to build the business from there. T-Star, I'm from the US, buddy. You don't have to spam. You can just ask one time and then I'll get to it. And look, Deepak answered it for you. I'm from the States, but I live in Mexico now. I love you guys too. Thank you so much. Ice Cream said heal me for free. This is healing, Ice Cream. We're healing right now. No, I'm not married. Ice Cream said if a client starts acting up, I just tell them to pay me more, and then they kind of cool down. Ice Cream, are you a man? You are, right? Men have a lot of confidence. I need to try that. Deception, welcome in. Hi, Jeremy. Bob, welcome in. Raja, welcome in. Hi, Matt. T-Star got his question answered. Javier's calling me a 7 in the chat. You guys are wild. John said, wow. He said, I'm a proud man. I love it. Jeremy, I went to Pilates earlier. I think I'm gonna do a full workout here in just a bit. Yeah. Raja said, what smell? Is that my perfume? There's this brand that everybody wears. It's called MFK Baccarat Rouge. Have you guys heard of it? I don't wear that one. I wear one called Le Eau à la Rose, but it's a expensive bottle that I don't like to carry everywhere. So when I'm traveling, I wear other things. I like this one called Amazing Grace, and this other one that was gifted to me, it's called Good Girl Gone Bad. Neuro said, where are you from? I'm from the US, from Michigan. Yeah. Hi, Ozzy, welcome in. From Singapore, cool. I wanna go to Singapore. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, that would be fun. You guys are fun. I'm wondering if I should have a snack. You guys, my favorite drink. I showed you guys this one before. It's dates, cacao, cardamom, cinnamon. It's a fire. Oh, I was gonna show you guys this list. So I've been out of routine, and then I'm getting like, does anyone get mad at themselves when they're not like performing at a high standard? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But here's my ideal morning. Full disclosure, this past week I've been struggling to get up early. So I'm saying this for accountability. I'm back to my early mornings. So ideally I wake up at 4:44. Make your bed is a must. Drink your water as soon as you wake up. Of course, brush your teeth. The 20-20-20 rule from the 5 a.m. club. You guys, if you haven't got that book yet, and you've heard me say it more than once, you need to go get the book. 5 a.m. Club is such a fabulous book. Please buy it, and don't do one of those review things where you read it, like the review or whatever, and you think you got it. I did that, and I was like, this book isn't that cool. So you really should actually buy the book. Of course, my morning routine, affirmations, visualization, my magic folder. I have a whole YouTube video about it, and you guys can actually download and use the same things I do. So if you go to my YouTube and you search morning routine or magic folder, you'll see that. And then praying and meditating, my to-do list creation in the mornings, always, my full workout, my shower, my skincare, and then look good, feel good, and a 2-hour work block. That's my every morning. Yeah, you guys, this week I've been waking up so late. Like today, I think I woke up at 7:30, and it makes me like cranky because I like to get up early. So I'm gonna be back to 5 a.m. or 4:44 tomorrow. I'm gonna go live tomorrow at 5 a.m. That way I have accountability. What do you guys think? No, I'm still going to the gym, Ozzy. I did Pilates. I might do another gym workout tonight, but I've been doing Pilates teacher training, so I'm trying not to like overwork myself. Because the Pilates teacher training is actually really hard. Who would have known? Hang with Kyle said, I'll be awake, LOL. I get up around 5 every day. Okay, it's gonna be, because where I am in Mexico, they don't participate in daylight savings. So it's 1:29 here. I'm basically at Eastern time. So what that means is I will go live tomorrow at 5 a.m. Eastern. I'm saying it for accountability. I love you guys. This is why we're here. I'm not perfect. So I'm happy to say when I'm not perfect and I'm ready to get back on. Appreciate you guys. Deepak, you can do the math, but I think last month was a lighter month and I had 2,400 minutes of workout time. It was like 23:59 or something like that. So whatever that adds up to for the month, just divide it by 30. Hi guys, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Funny Short, thank you so much. Hang with Kyle, I'll see you tomorrow. As you said, keep fit. Yes, boss. Ice Cream, what were you saying? You said brought to what? Hi Leo, welcome in. Senseless, welcome in. Sri Lanka. I would love to. I would love to, I would love to. Definitely subscribe, you guys. Hamidos, welcome in. From Morocco. You guys, there's this restaurant in Michigan where I'm from. It's in Dearborn. It's called Hamidos. It's the best, the best restaurant. Carla, welcome in. I'm in Mexico right now, but I'm from the US. JC, welcome in. Ice Cream, I'm with you. He said, if I don't miss my kettlebell and run, the day is a W. I'm so with you on that one. You know, I thought I ordered a kettlebell and it looks like I didn't. So maybe I should order one. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys subscribe. Matt said he's been here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Matt said he lives in Detroit. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Closer to Ann Arbor though. Yeah, I love Michigan. The way I get homesick for Michigan is silly. Like I thought I would never move back, and the older I get, I'm like, I love Michigan. It's just the vibes, the people. I love it. Raja said teach any workout. Hasib, welcome in. Ice Cream said kettlebell is essential for romance. You guys are so silly. Hamidos, I don't really use my Facebook, but you can find me on Instagram. It's Bridget Means Business. And I just launched one called Fit Breezy with 3 Ys. Fit Breezy. I'll be posting on that one. And then You can also find me on TikTok. That one is Bridget Means Business with an underscore at the end. Louise said get out. Does that mean get outside? I was just out there, but I got kind of hot. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, Deepak, New York is so beautiful. So I don't buy like a lot of like expensive clothing or designer things, but I do spend money on travel and experiences. That's my favorite. So when I was in New York, I actually did a helicopter tour, and 10 out of 10 recommend. Definitely do a helicopter tour if you can. It is so cool, but make New York happen. It's a beautiful city. I would go in, well, anytime you go is beautiful, but something really special about New York in like the spring or summer. This is cacao, cardamom, cinnamon, dates. Hi Snake, welcome in. Hamidos, it's the same as my YouTube name. It's just Bridget Means Business. Ice Cream said I want a Birkin bag to frame on my office wall. That would be cool. You should look up, Ice Cream, the story of Jane Birkin. And they were saying how like she actually, like how they're auctioning off her bags for like these crazy prices is like the opposite of what she would have wanted. I'm really curious if you look up the story of Jane Birkin, what you think. Yeah. Matt said, hey Bridget, doesn't that drink mess up your stomach with the dates in it? It's anti-parasitic. So if it messes up your stomach, that's a good thing. You probably need to cleanse it out. But no, I'm used to it now. Sometimes it does the first time I drink one, like when I'm back to Mexico and I have one, I'm like, uh-oh. But no, it's pretty good. Ice Cream said Himalaya Nile Croc is quarter mil. Buddy, how do you know that? Who's the lady in your life? Raja said I'm human caramel. I think that's a compliment. I'm not sure. I appreciate you guys. Uh-oh, runs to the bathroom. You're hilarious. Yeah, this one's my favorite. I actually have like, I used to have a pretty crazy sweet tooth. And when I started really like training hard and getting my diet right, the sweet tooth went away. Like I don't crave bad foods anymore, but I do sometimes want this. This is the closest thing to cravings I have. Ice Cream said I'm just interested in flexing culture. Yeah. The interesting thing with that though is like a lot of bags are actually good investments. Like some of them appreciate in value, depending, especially limited drops. Speaking of flexing culture, did you see the Murakami Louis drop? Hi guys, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe. He said, nah, material things are cumbersome. Truth. Sorry, JC, I don't do the whole stand and spin stuff, so you guys are not gonna get any other views of me. I don't do that. Ice Cream said all my gold and silver is a number on an app. Facts. Matt said, are you just relaxing today? No work. I wish. No, this is my reset before I start work. So I went and did a little work at a coffee shop after my Pilates workout. And then I'm just trying to get some sunshine and a little energy while the sun is shining. And then I'm gonna shower, get ready, do my hair and makeup, and then work. And I'll probably go live again while I'm working. He said I can take delivery of my digital gold though. All for mom. Moms, always, they deserve everything. Deepak said, I saw when you had 300 subscribers, but now 3.5K in 1 month. Great achievement. Thank you so much. You guys, I've tried so hard to be consistent and disciplined with it and just treating YouTube like I do fitness, like drops in the bucket. Like every day I'm just gonna try a little harder and try a little harder. And I think it's working. It's definitely working. Bob said, you haven't been training and chocolate is calories. I have been training, friend. Did you not see my Pilates, or you don't consider that training? Hi, Karan, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I was overtraining for a while, and I started to have really crazy symptoms like insomnia, very bad migraines, extreme nausea, lack of concentration. So I'm kind of trying to balance it out right now. Richards, welcome in. Someone said the chocolate you need. Ice cream said Pilates is great, but I like blasting the rowing machine and passing out more. You know, I love the rowing and ski, but I can't find it where I am. I can't find any gyms that have a row or a ski machine. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, Matt, welcome. That's why I don't do it, because I think that that'll just feed it. So I don't do that. Very interesting. I also don't talk about my relationship status. But if you guys want to talk about anything, business, mindset, motivation, discipline, I'm here for it. You can do a very closed kettlebell swing. It almost feels like, oh, you're right. That's a good idea. Sometimes what I do is I take like little dumbbells and I pretend like I'm doing the ski. But that's a good idea for the rowing. Closed kettlebell swing. This is cacao, dates, cardamom, a little cinnamon, I think. Yeah. It's made with coconut milk, homemade fresh coconut milk. I appreciate you guys so much. Someone said Mississippi mud water. That's crazy. Welcome in, Green Hippo. Michael asks, is it good? Yeah, it's really good. There's also, let me show you guys, there's also random things in my fridge, but this is one reason why I chose to live where I'm living right now. So this is like homemade coconut yogurt, like, and the owner of the place is so nice. You'll see the coconut truck like pull up and he's checking every coconut to make sure it's a good one, you know? And then this is my coconut water. Actually, I'll keep that out. The same little store has like these. This is my sweet treat if I need something. It's almond, pecans, date, chocolate, cacao, 70%, and salt. They also make homemade hummus there. So I like to buy this stuff rather than like store-bought created stuff, if that makes sense. Like actual things that are handmade by local people. Let's see. Someone said don't eat too much chocolate, please. Guys, I promise, like, there are days where in my exercise alone, I'm burning 2,000 calories. So in fact, I'm actually like under eating and under feeding. So if your girl wants some chocolate, it's okay. JC said Abba or Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. Hamido said Morocco. Oh, I want to go so bad. Juan, hello Angel, how are you doing? I'm great. Matt said I'm addicted to garlic hummus. So good. So good. But like the fresh garlic. Deepak said, when is your next abroad trip? I'm trying to decide right now. I think, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go to Nigeria in December. So probably Nigeria. I really, really, really want to go to Dubai. I want to go try all the gyms and Pilates and all the workouts in Dubai, but I'm not sure like how that will make sense quite yet. So I'm hoping the universe presents some kind of opportunity where I can go to Dubai. I would love to go there for business reasons and then be able to try the gyms and the workouts and things. So if you guys have any clients or referrals for me in Dubai, let me know. And then I'll probably go back to Cape Town for a little bit. I really enjoyed my time there. The workouts were amazing. Obviously, Ash, my trainer, is there, and I got in crazy good shape while I was there. So, yeah, Cape Town, South Africa. Yeah. You said do live from Burj Khalifa. I'm also curious there because I know there's a lot of places you can't film. So I'm interested to see how that will work. And sometimes I accidentally get in trouble and break rules. So I need to be really careful in Dubai because I accidentally break rules from time to time. Tony said, where in Dubai are you staying? I don't have any answers yet. I don't know. I just saw someone I know that's there and they were going to workouts, like an outdoor gym and a Pilates studio, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go. Someone said, do you get sunburn on nose? Yeah, your girl gets sunburned really easily. I don't talk about my relationship status. Dorian said, I love you. I love you too. I appreciate you guys so much. I try not to, someone said, what's your beauty secret? I try actually to not be in the sun too much in terms of like tanning. So I know that's like not a popular thing. Everybody likes like tan skin or whatever, but I think it's healthier for me to not spend too much time in the sun. So I try to do like a healthy amount, like an hour or so, but that's it. I don't like to over tan. I'd prefer to be pale and keep my skin young. Macden, I'm Bridget. I own a consulting company. I go live 2 or 3 times a day talking mindset, motivation, personal development, discipline. I talk about my work, my workouts, my travels, and I help other people with their businesses. So I let you guys listen into my meetings. I let you see my workouts. I think that's a big part of being successful, is being disciplined with your fitness. And I do some lives like this where we just chat. Tony said, I was in Dubai for years. Tony, let me know if you have recommendations. Ice Cream said, you'll have to stay indoors in Dubai. Yeah, I'm gonna get my little 1-hour workout outside, and that's gonna be the extent of my Dubai activities. But I kind of do the same thing everywhere. Like, I don't know, I'll explore, but I work and work out a lot wherever I am. That's just kind of what I do. I try not to overdo it. But you saw in Mexico City Ice Cream, like, I'll go live and go do all the things, and then I'm right back to work, working at the Four Seasons. Snake said, who's the #1 rapper? Wow, what a question. You're not gonna like my answer. Hi, Miguel, welcome in. Mark, hello, welcome in. Street Boys, welcome in. Tony said, don't tan in Dubai, you'll get a sunburn. Yeah, no, not for me. Ice Cream said, Wheezy F, baby. That's a great answer. Do you guys know who my favorite rappers are? Let's see if anybody knows. Guys, I'm supposed to be drinking the coconut water. $50 Cent is crazy, no. Lil Wayne, Lil Pump, Ty Dolla $ign. Lil Pump is crazy. No, I like Big Sean. You should go on YouTube and look up Big Sean's book list. I love Big Sean. Love Big Sean. And then Russ. I really like Russ. Now, not all Russ, because some people, I think there's a little Russ for everybody. But Russ's, if you find the right Russ songs, it can be very like touching and motivational, and I'm big on lyrics. I like motivation. I knew Ice Cream was gonna laugh at me. Stop it. Twisted said Big Sean has an irritating voice. Don't be mean to my friend. There's this song Big Sean has called In Tune. That's my favorite one. Bikes are so fire, said Drake. Very cliche, my friend. Everyone loves Drake. How can you hate Drake? Mike Dunn said, do you go cycling sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. Outdoor cycling, and depending if I'm in a city that has it, I like cycling class too. Like Chicago in the winter. Ooh, honey, a cycling class? Yes, please. Please, please, please. Sasha said they not like us. Hi, Walter. Welcome in. You too. Welcome in. Leonardo, welcome in. He said, I see water when I'm thirsty after all. Ice Cream said, my dad hits the exercise bike. Yeah, that's cool. Ice Cream, is it like a Peloton, or is it like, I used to live with this older lady in Chicago. She was an executive for Blue Cross Blue Shield. And she has her regular bike in this thing where you basically like lift the wheel up and it turns into like an indoor bike. It's the coolest thing. Ice Cream said, I told him I'll buy him a Rolex if he keeps hitting it. That's pretty cool. Sasha said if Juice WRLD was alive, he made things different. This is, someone said, is that hot dog water? No, friend, it's coconut water. Ice Cream said, but if I take him to a jewelry store to cop a pre-owned one, he'll never forgive me. Why? A Rolex is a Rolex. Someone said, do you know Stray Kids? No, I don't. Should I check them out? Someone said, good old hot dog water helps inflammation. You guys are hilarious. Stray Kids we'll check out. It's a K-pop group. I love K-pop. I love K-pop. You guys, my friend, one of my closest friends in Texas, she's a production manager for like music venues. And so we get to go to like random concerts and shows. And I'll go to any genre of music. And I love going to the K-pop ones. I think I'm just like an admirer of hard work though. So when you go to a K-pop show, like you see how much work it really takes for them. And you're like, wow, like, dang. Sajid said, I am a rapper. She reads comments faster than many rappers. That's hilarious. Demon Hunters, Neuromech. Yeah, that's so popular. Ice Cream said, I'll have to befriend my local Rolex dealer somehow. Twisted Toad said, typical blonde loves K-pop. That's hilarious. Arash just said, I'm a referee of Miss World stage. I would select you for Miss World. Thanks. Snakeskin, do you ride dirt bikes and motorcycles? Yeah, actually I grew up on dirt bikes. I think my dad taught me how to ride a dirt bike when I was probably like 5 or 6. And he always had one just kind of floating around for us to ride. I've wiped out a couple times on them too. Yeah. What else, guys? Stay Girly said, I'm so happy that you like K-pop. Does this say, do I like desert or dessert? I can't see the emoji. I like both. Deepak said, Ice Cream, show your watch collection. No, facts. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I don't do OnlyFans. We're here for just business. Business only. Someone said what skin products. There's this one. I have like a whole regimen actually. My doctor in Cape Town gave me a bunch of stuff. I'm really red always, but this one, Hydro Boost Serum, is amazing. And then there's this other one called La Roche, and it has I always forget the name. Everyone always asks me. Anyway, it repairs your skin barrier. It's amazing. Sajid said, I'm from Iran. Nice. Isaac, I own a consulting business. Ice Cream said, I have no watches. I wanted my dad to keep exercise. So I told him I'll buy him a Rolex. Oh, got you. Got you. Oh, this one. Hydro Boost. This is really nice. A very, very nice moisturizer. I have really sensitive skin, so I have to be like super cautious with what I use. And that one is amazing. It's really hydrating and doesn't break you out. Am said, dude, you have some very cool energy. May your cup overflow. Thank you. May your cup overflow. It's so sweet. Yeah, King. That's right. La Roche. I can go up there and check. Hold on. Because it's that good. I want to show you guys what it is. It's like amazing. Let's go. Where is it? These are like favorite products. So the La Roche one, you can see it was in my makeup bag forever. Ooh, see daisies. Cicaplast. That's what it's called. Whoa, I look crazy. Let's go downstairs. Hold on. So this one is called Cicaplast. I don't even know what language this is. I think I got this one in South Africa, but they sell it in Mexico too. Hold on, guys. Okay. Yeah, this is it. And then this one is amazing. This one is called Skin Functional Hydrating Tonic. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Yes, of course I turn into a little tomato when the sun hits me. I'm beyond fair-skinned. What do you think happens? Someone was telling me in Nigerian culture, if they call you a tomato, it's like a term of endearment. Isn't that crazy? I don't know how long it'll last out there. It's hot. Someone said, what do you do for work? I own a consulting business, so I help other people with their businesses. I'm in Mexico. John Smith said, Aussie, I wish. Ultimate Weapon said, greetings, the earth says hello. Hello. I saw this video the other day and this lady was saying she calls Earth Gaia because it feels right. And I was like, cool. How's everybody doing? Ice Cream said, do you have a Sephora card? Yeah, for sure. What do you mean? Those Sephora benefits are litty. Grandhammer said, hey, I'm me, snow and cold. I'm guessing it's snowy and cold wherever you are. He said Sephora girly, you know it. Yeah, the Mexican sun is hot. It really is. That's why I'll do like a maximum of 1 hour and then I'm... Walter said cold in Canada. Yeah, I saw my family in Michigan got snow. I was getting pictures of my nieces and nephews was playing in the snow. I'm like, whoa. Matt, it was nice meeting you. See you soon. He said, I gotta go teach. It was a pleasure meeting you. Isaac, yeah, I'm near Cancun, honey. Ice cream, what are Inuit jeans? You're always saying some interesting stuff for me to look up. Nice. Sweet Tooth said, how did you start a consulting business? So it was actually totally on accident. Basically what happened is I opened my own crystal store. It's kind of crazy to say I even did that because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I had been in mortgages and finance for so long, and I was like, wow, I don't want to get to like my 50s and that's all I showed my kids I did. Like I wanted to do something that felt like fulfilling, like it was my purpose, you know? But I didn't know what I should be doing. And I didn't really have a lot of hobbies at that time or interests. I just worked a lot. And so I prayed and meditated and asked God and the universe for like a month straight what I should be doing. And then one day I walked into North Park Mall in Dallas and there was a display of geode furniture, like big stuff, like a 12-foot amethyst coffee table and like 8-foot entryway pieces. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's it. That's what I want to do. That's it. And so I was like, okay, well now that I know what I want to do, where the heck do you even find that? And gosh, I wasn't even really into crystals like that. I just loved them for the decor aspect of it. So I ended up searching on where to find them and source them for a reasonable price because the ones that I was looking at were extremely expensive. So it's like, all right, where do you actually get those from? And then I found the people that own the mines and how to buy that stuff wholesale, and I started reselling things. So I would travel to wherever there was wholesale shows and I would put a bunch of big rocks in my suitcase and then come back and sell them in my corporate office. It was crazy. But it was cool because you could see everybody that was like my friend or that supported me. You would walk the aisles of the office and you would see these big crystals on everybody's desks. And then from there I opened up my own crystal store. And when I opened the store, everybody started coming to me asking for business advice. It was like all types of businesses. Hey, I do this. How do I do this? Like, I want to start this. And I just kind of accidentally fell into consulting. So it wasn't like the traditional path that everybody takes or like the KPMG consultant path. Mine was more so of just like helping real people with real situations. And I had a lot of really cool success in it. And yeah, that's how I got into consulting, accidentally. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably open a crystal wholesale warehouse eventually. I think of that as kind of like a life path or life project. I want to put really big crystals all over the world. So there's this wellness resort I visited in Belize. I would love to put one there. I would love to put one in Tulum. I did this really cool like Mayan ritual and I just felt like, wow, it'd be really cool to put a giant amethyst here with this wellness property this guy was building. I got the feeling again when I was in South Africa at Bern. So I think just like maybe putting really large crystals in random places will be a life project of mine. I love what Isaac said, businesses are complex, projects need time to grow. Yeah, they sure do. Sweet Tooth said, were you a consultant at some corporate before? No, I got my first corporate consulting contract in mortgages actually. So I had started to advertise myself as a business consultant for small businesses or people looking to start. And then a mortgage company reached out to me like 3 years ago, and they were like, we want to combine your mortgage experience with your consulting experience, and we have this like custom role for you. And yeah, that's how it started. Well, I guess how it went. As far as someone said, can you help me with my soap business? I'm building a course, so definitely, I can help you with that. Deepak said, what crystals do you like? I like amethyst. Well, it changes. I really like peridot. I just bought a Nigerian emerald. I just bought a really cool rhodochrosite. I like them all. It just kind of depends. Like, you're called to different ones at different times. Selenite is probably my all-time favorite. But I like amethyst because I call it the gateway crystal. Like, it's the first one that gets everyone else into crystals. It's always the first one because it helps with your intuition. So that's my favorite one. Ritanez said, what was the place in Belize called? It's called Ixchel. It's spelled Ixchel, Ixchel Wellness. Go there. Go there. That is such a cool trip. The people that own it are so spiritual and healing. Like, they're wonderful people. They have a fabulous cafe on the property. It's a small resort. You can swim in the clearest blue water right from your like villa. And then everybody drives golf carts. So it's so fun because to get to like all the different places, you just drive on a golf cart. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm living in Mexico now. But living is like a strong word. Like, I'm staying for a few months is what I would say. How's everybody doing? Someone said, let's see. Yeah, my eyes are hazel. We were doing an outdoor poolside chat and then it got too hot, so I came inside. Ice cream. Opals are so cool. That's on my list. I want to go. I met someone that owns or is really involved in the opal mining in Australia. I would love to go there. Opals are so cool. Opals are the coolest. If you guys want any of my business advice, I would start with the magic folder resources that I have. And then I have some business courses that'll be launching very soon. And once I launch them, you'll be the first to know. Ice cream said my sister's in Australia. Really? India Mather said India has the most per capita opals in the world. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Kamal, I'm from the US, from Michigan. Yeah, the world has so many cool places, you guys. That's also why like the minerals are kind of my life project, because I think I'll never stop exploring or finding them or touring them or all that. Deepak said, do you believe in the healing properties of crystals? Yeah, so I mean, look, like every watch has a piece of quartz in it. That's what makes it actually keep time. So the battery moves it, but the resonance that quartz has is actually how clocks keep their time. So understanding that everything has energy is just science. So it's not far out to believe crystals have energy and healing properties. Kamal, so mostly right now my clients are finance companies. Typically I'm in the mortgage space, but I do a lot of small business consulting as well. So people looking to start and scale. Ice cream LOL'd me. This is coconut water. In general, what steps do you follow to solve problems and deal with situations in consulting that could actually help me become super efficient in my daily life? Ooh. I need some examples. Do you have any examples? It's definitely coconut water, guys. You can see the coconut in it. Yeah, that guy. I don't do like one-on-one personal consulting like that right now. Someone said vodka. No, I don't drink. Jordan said something crystals are a witch practice. I don't think they are. I think it's science. And I think it's all kind of the intention of how you do things too. Someone said, why don't you drink? Because it's bad for you. It's not good for your body. It's poisoning it. Someone said, I want to explore the world. Isaac, do it. Go travel. Yeah, appreciate you guys so much. He said, yeah, I've heard you should break down problems to very minute questions to solve them, to organize issues. Yeah, that's true, but I'm trying to think of like what would actually help you in your daily life. And for problem solving or like regular business stuff, I don't know. The other thing is that like what people present as problems, I don't ever really see the problem. I just see the solution. I don't know. It's hard to explain. And yeah, no, that stuff is bad for you, honey. Tony said, why can't people just find something interesting without harming their bodies, without smoking, alcohol, or drugs? I agree with you. Ice Cream said, Mary Jane keeps me sane. Jordan said, did you swim today? Yes, I did. This is my house, guys. This is why I'm in my bathing suit. Billionaire Dreams. I need 300 too. Can you send it to me? Hi guys, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, it's a lily pad. Yeah, I agree. Mary's not really a drug. The house is pretty. Bye, Isaac. See you soon. Yeah, this is the neighborhood. That's why there's other people. Because it's their house too. He's the neighbor. Aquatic neighborhood, definitely. I definitely give to the needy, my friend. No, not in the palms. Weird colors because I'm always drinking some natural stuff. So things that are pretty are typically not natural. That's why they have food dyes in them. This is just actual real date, cardamom, cinnamon, cacao. You guys are funny. Yeah, I go to the gym a lot. I work out every day for at least 20 minutes a day. I'm in, I was in a fitness group that required you to work out for 20 minutes a day, but I left the group and I still do the 20 minutes a day. So it could be doing anything to get your heart rate up. Strength training above 100, cardio above 120 average for at least 20 minutes. Deepak, I was just craving the cinnamon banana. I was thinking about going to visit. I haven't had it since I've been back, but Sajid said, so ugly colored drinks are most helpful, typically. Yep. Not everything that looks good is good for you. You feel me? Grizz, appreciate you. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing? Everybody good? Thank you guys so much, all the compliments. No, I don't take whey. I try to get all my protein from natural sources, but if I can't, then I will occasionally have a plant-based protein shake. I'll show you the one I have. It's really good. Let me go get it. So I like this one. Habits is really good. They sell that. They sell this here in Mexico. I really like the Habits protein powder. I like the vanilla and chocolate ones. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, when I was in Houston for that event, I met this brand. It's called More. Whoa. Okay, you have to check out their website. This one, I had the More protein iced coffee. It was so good. I had their protein iced matcha from the same brand, More. They even have a More protein apple juice. It's so fire. So I don't know about the ingredients. I haven't had time to really look into them, but the company, the staff, the product, all 10 out of 10. Like, amazing. So definitely check out More protein. Wow, amazing. Amazing, amazing. Kamal said, you mostly manage your business at home. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I have to travel for work, but yeah. I don't know what a gear stack is or milligrams. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't have a maid. I might have a house cleaner do deep cleaning every few weeks. Yeah, cheap protein. I don't know. The thing about protein is it's not really regulated, so that's why it scares me. There's nobody like making sure it's good quality, so you have to really like do your due diligence and figure out what you're gonna get. I don't do like creatine or anything like that. Love fruits and greens, whoever said that. Yeah. Honestly, guys, like the best my body's ever looked is when I'm eating clean foods, nothing processed, everything natural. And not the things that say natural. I'm talking like real fruits and vegetables, not packaged, like fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, eggs, chicken. Like, now sometimes I am plant-based, so I will cut out meat from time to time. I actually prefer it, but when I'm training, as much as I've been training and working out, it's hard for me to actually get enough food. So I end up eating like fish and eggs and things like that. Someone said working at home makes people calm. It's good to work at home. Yeah, and also like, I think some of my best production and ideas and executions have come from solitude and stillness. Shout out to my friend Zay. He always talks about solitude and stillness, or at least he talked to me about it at the most important time when I needed it. And so because of that, I always think about solitude and stillness. Ice cream, I know you're playing. Stop it. India said bed rotting equals work from home. No, I mean, that's the thing, is like, to actually be successful working from home, you have to have a lot of discipline. Like, it is not, a lot of people think that it's just like fun, but if you're just like laying in bed and not being productive, that's not very fun. You're gonna be miserable. So you have to have enough discipline to actually do something with it. Street boys catch a flight, always. I think you mean in New York City living is hard to find fresh food. Do you have any advice? I would try to specifically like seek out the healthy farm fresh people. Like, I'm sure in New York there's a community of people that are like, oh, have fresh fruits and vegetables delivered right to your door. And there's probably some like farm collective that will deliver like whatever's in season to your door. I would look for something like that, and I would just try to seek it out, because it definitely exists. And I would also check in like the wealthier areas, because I've noticed that sometimes like the wealthier areas have access to more fresh fruits and vegetables. Ice cream said just Uber Eats that stuff. Seriously, or Instacart. Sweet Tooth said so true, the discipline part. What's your daily routine like? So normally my morning routine is from a book called The Miracle Morning. It has you do a routine of 6 things: meditation, affirmations, visualization, exercise, read, and journal. But I recently switched to the 5 a.m. club. So I kind of do a blend of those two now, which the 5 a.m. club is basically the same thing, just in a different order. I think all those things are really important in the mornings. But if I don't exercise in the morning, and if I don't journal my to-do list, and I don't meditate, I'm like all over the place. So I would say for me, those are like the most important. And as far as the actual daily routine, I was reading this one. I don't know if you guys saw it, but here's the morning routine, the evening routine, which is just tidying up, doing laundry if it's needed, laying out tomorrow's clothes, shower and skincare, brush and floss, journaling my wins and opportunities for the day, and then starting the to-do list for tomorrow. But then I also have like my daily stuff. So Duolingo, at least 20 minutes outside, a Loom video, at least 20 minutes on my courses, 4 to 6 hour feeding windows, content scheduled, and at least 20 minutes of AI study. So for everybody it's different, right? Like, that's what works for me. Wait, why was I going up here? I can't remember now. Oh, the charger. I'm on 5%, guys. How's everybody doing? Make sure you guys subscribe. Elder millennial dementia. That's funny. millennial dementia is actually hilarious. Move right here. Sajad said, your routines are many things. I take my life easy. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Jordan said, do you ever miss family and friends? All the time. All the time. I'm sure I'll probably move back at some point. I'm just charging my phone, guys. Give me 1 second. Yay! We're back. Ice Cream said, heal me with your obsession from structuring time. Heal us both. My daily structure is both a blessing and a curse. Someone said that's a lot of routine. Yeah, for sure. How's everybody doing? Make sure you guys subscribe. I don't know what you guys said fell. I haven't made both earrings. Deepak, how do you deal with loneliness as you work from home? You have to be really intentional with your quality time with people. So FaceTiming loved ones, making sure you're connecting with people like at the places you do go, like the gym or things like that. Jordan said, beautiful, but to live isolated takes a lone wolf. Yeah, I mean, I think the other thing is like, it's not a permanent decision, right? I think isolation is a season. And I do think that too much isolation can definitely lead to devastation. But I think that sometimes having your own thoughts and your own energy and time to actually think for yourself without interruption, either from people in your environment or from technology, is really important. My friend and I yesterday were even talking about how a lot of successful people will do like a think week, where they just like go and travel solo and will go somewhere that's like in nature where they don't have their technology, and they basically just think clearly for a week. Tony said not being a simp means more willpower. No, for real. For real. Yeah, guys, I'm just like not into showing my body or my house like that. I think that's kind of weird. So it's not for me. Ice Cream said, in the end, we are essentially isolated, separated by the mind and forming images of people. It's an interesting concept. Someone said false advertisement. It's okay, you don't have to stay. I love the little neighborly wave, it's so cute. Midnight in India, get some rest. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I mean, like, look, like, I think it's with the internet, you have to do it in a way that works for you, right? No matter what I do, someone's always going to have some type of criticism. So I have to do what I'm comfortable with and what I think is valuable. If I was a younger version of me and I saw someone doing what I'm doing, showing business, having conversations about like mindset stuff and improving, showing the workouts, like that's the stuff that I would want to see. And so could I get on here and show you guys my body? Yeah, like I work hard for it for sure. I could show you my little abs, like I could show you some booty, but like for me, I just don't want to get attention for that. You know what I mean? So it's just not my thing. And if that's what you want, then you could go to someone else's. There's a lot of booty on the internet, but not mine. So do your thing. Ice Cream said a super expensive Dyson would fix my life. Yes, it would. Go on Facebook Marketplace and get one there, so that way you don't have to pay retail, or go to Costco and get one there. No, my teeth are real. Deepak said, after 4 years, what made you to return to YouTube? So, wow. I went to a Gary Vee conference last year in like March or April, I think. And he said that he thinks that people live streaming the mundane, like a hairstylist in the salon just doing hair, not even talking to the camera, just like people watching her do her job. He thinks that's going to be the thing of the future. And for some reason that really resonated with me. I think it would be so cool to just like click my mom's live stream and like see her doing her little gardening and be like, oh, she's good, you know, and then maybe drop a little comment like, hey mom, I love you, for her to see later, and then just move on with my day. Or check on my sister and the kids. And I don't know, I just think something about live streaming is really powerful and a thing of the future, because you really get to feel people's energy and to see what they're actually doing. And you can't really like fake it or script it like you can, you know, reels or TikToks or things like that. Like when you guys see me do a full workout, like you actually see me work out. You can tell I'm an absolute beast. You can tell I'm an animal. Like there's no like, oh, here's how I work out. Like no, like you can see I actually work very hard. So for me, I just kind of like the idea of lives, and it really resonated with me when Gary said that he thinks it's a thing in the future. And so I was like, let me just like give it a try. And I basically grew from 100 subscribers to over 3,000 in like a month or a month and a half. So, yeah. Someone said, please show your teeth like this. I don't usually take requests, but I will for you. Jewelry, I don't really wear a lot of jewelry, guys. If I do, I just wear like pure gold. Stuff that won't tarnish while I'm working out or swimming. Said I have to panic clean my house sometimes when people come over. I need something industrial. My mom used to have this Royal vacuum, and it was like badass. Royal, the brand. But I still like Dyson more. It's just more functional. You can do everything. D-Rex said, well, I'm here for your story, and it's always nice to find out about different people's workout splits. Thank you so much. Guys, it means a lot. Someone said, yeah, that's shallow. You definitely can see. What are your hobbies? I like to work and work out. I don't know if those are considered hobbies, but that's what I like to do. And then lately I've been having a craving to paint. So I don't know how I'm gonna make that happen yet, but I wanna start painting. So I'm gonna do that. I just don't know where or when or how, but I will be painting very shortly. Aubrey, yes, you can have a shout out. Aubrey Servin, welcome in. Jordan said, God bless and keep grinding. You deserve the best. Thank you so much. You guys are funny. Is business better than getting a job? No, honestly, I prefer a job. It's easier. Having a job is way easier than building a business. Seriously. Sujad said, are you a painter? You want to start it? I just want to start painting. I'm not a painter at all. I have no idea how to paint, but sometimes at different points in my life, I've just like randomly painted pieces and I miss it. So yeah, I need to get paint supplies here though. Yeah, hi guys, welcome in. Turkey, welcome in. Deepak said brain workout is equally important. It is indeed. Someone said, where you get the inspiration to paint? I don't know. It just popped in my head. It feels peaceful, I think. I don't know. Like I just want to paint. But I've always really liked to paint like sunrises and sunsets since I was a little kid. Kamal said, but with business, you're your own boss. Yeah, but sometimes, like, I feel like I'm more strict than my bosses. When I have a job, my bosses are easygoing. I'm strict. I'm tough. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but... How's everybody doing? Yeah, if you have business, you do have a little bit more flexibility, but like, I don't know, guys. Like, I just see, like, my parents own a business, and to actually have a business that runs self-sufficient without you is extremely rare. A lot of people have businesses that depend on them, that they can't step away for more than a few days or a week. And if they do, the business is going to be dramatically impacted, like in a negative way. So I feel like everybody thinks it's one thing, but in reality, to have a business that's successful and can run really well without you there and do the same numbers and continue to grow without you is extremely difficult. David, you're always in the chat saying some crazy ass shit. Don't make me remove you. How did you overcome the fear of failing when you started a business? How did you persist? Financially, how did you manage? Did your parents help? Okay, the fear of failing when you started. Oh, the fear never disappears. You just learn to push anyway. You acknowledge it and you just say, oh, that's my fears talking, not my reality. And I just say it out loud sometimes. I think acknowledging something, it helps your nervous system disconnect from it and get back into, there's a video about this actually. I think it talks about how when you have a thought like that, you go into your like amygdala, but then when you say the thought out loud, it comes out and you get back into like motion mode. So when I have like limiting thoughts or bad things that I'm thinking to myself that aren't helpful for me to be productive or grow or be my best version of myself, I say them out loud. And to say that's just how I'm feeling, that's not my reality. Oh, this light is hitting. Let's see. Someone said, financially, how did you manage? You have to understand that it's a roller coaster. And so at all times, you should always try to have 6 to 12 months of reserves. So sometimes like people make more and spend more. The goal is to always, 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 always have at least 6 to 12 months of cash reserves on hand that you don't touch, aside from your investments. So no matter what, like I always try to make sure that I have 6 months of reserves, and that stops you from making decisions based on money, and you can make decisions based on a place of logic, right? Because if you really need the money, if you're stressed about business and you need to make money, you're sometimes going to make bad decisions if it's just about the money. So by having reserves and knowing that no matter what you're going to be able to eat and no matter what you're going to have a place to live, you're able to still think strategically and not panic, and you'll also not do things that are emotional or out of character, right? So sometimes, like, if I'm not having a deal move forward, I have, like, right now is a perfect example. I have this deal stalled, this deal stalled, this deal stalled. I have like 5 deals that are just like all kind of just slow right now. You need to be able to be calm and not stress or be attached to those working out, right? So you need to have enough in reserves to know that no matter how it all falls, you're gonna be fine. Let's see. There's so many comments. Deepak said start a new AI business and sell it to any corporate company, literally. Self-talk is everything. Yeah, I do have a speaker in the back. And also, like, guys, I don't think that we're aware enough of our self-talk. Like, even how we handle other people and the reactions that we have to them have way more to do with us than it does to do with them. Beautiful weather here. He said needing to sell gold is enough motivation. No, seriously. Voiceover said, I just go to Capital Trades and see what stocks the politicians are buying. LOL, it's a high win rate. That's a really good idea. Tony said, what about starting a business from scratch without any reserves, testing the waters? I have mixed thoughts about that. One is there's a concept from a book called Good to Great, or maybe it's in Great by Choice. The book talks about bullets then cannonballs, and it says if you have a limited amount of gunpowder and you're trying to hit a target, like say you're a pirate ship in a war or something, I don't know, pirate war, and you're not going to use all your gunpowder to try to just hit the target right away. You're going to use just a teeny bit, one little bullet to try to hit your target, and then you're going to see how far off you were, you're going to adjust, and then you're going to try again, and you're going to adjust, and you're going to keep doing teeny little bullets until you finally hit your target, and then you're going to do the cannonball. So I think when we're talking about like limited reserves, just keeping in mind of like you're testing to see what actually works, not what you're emotionally invested in, not what you want to work, not what you think is cool, but like what actually, you're looking for what actually works. And then once you find it, then you can try to go a little bit more in on that. And then I would also just find a way to build reserves before you do that. So can you get a second job? Can you work overtime at your current job? Can you do anything to find extra sources of income to save money so that you can really focus and have more money to play with? Because when you own a business, like a lot of times people trying to DIY things is what actually stalls their business. So for example, if you're not an expert in logo creation or brand development, it's gonna take you a really long time to pick a logo, to put the colors together, to pick the fonts, and you could pick things that don't actually represent the brand or the voice and what you're trying to do, and actually deter you from getting clients. So not only do you waste all your time on it, but then you don't do a very good job because it's not your field of expertise. That's the problem with DIYing. And when you don't have money or resources to put into things, you end up doing shitty business. So it's good to have a certain amount of resources or money per month, a budget to allocate towards a business that you're starting, because you want things done the right way, not the cheap way. You know? Hope that makes sense. Ice cream, I'm with you. UI is everything. Bye guys, see you soon. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna go back outside because I want to get some sun before the sun is gone. So I've had a lot of fun on the live. Make sure you guys subscribe. I will see you soon. Thank you for joining. I hope I can come to Singapore too. I'm gonna shower and get ready and maybe go live once I'm doing some work stuff, but see you guys soon.